I love simple and minimal home decor throughout the year, and especially when it comes to the holidays and we tend to buy more stuff. I want sustainable things that have a positive impact on planet, people, and also are affordable in our budget. So I added a lot of paper stars this year to a few things we always have, like this advent calendar, and then some local walnuts, a tiny tree from a charity shop, and our Christmas stockings that we have built up through the years and love, and then some sprigs of rosemary that we were already drying and I tied up over some of our doorways. I added the stars to some twine from our veg box to make a completely free, very sustainable, using what's in circulation garland for various places in the home, and even this very budget-friendly decoration really adds a nice festive touch to our rooms along with those other little pieces. So let's look at how to make one. Let's make some paper stars. It's a lot of folding, but you can get the hang of it. You can just rewatch over and over again. We're going to start with a pentagon. I got this by pulling it up on my laptop and using the light to trace through onto a thin piece of paper. You can also do it with the angles. It is 72 for each corner. You can pull out that protractor, and then we're going to fold the pentagon in half. Now this can happen 5 different ways. We can make this shape 5 different ways. So we're going to do each of those folds and firmly fold each line so it's well creased until we end up with this star of 5 lines. Then we're going to take the bottom and look for this V here. And we're going to fold that straight line up at the bottom to meet the V and then fold along that crease. Then we will rotate and do that again. Bring the bottom up to meet that V. And again, we'll do this on each of the 5 sides to create this new fold. Bring up the bottom, have the corners meet the V, and secure that crease. See, the corners are meeting the V there, until we'll end up with a pentagon in the middle of our big pentagon. Then we have one more of these folds and we're going to look for a different set of lines. You can pause and go back if you haven't finished that. And then we're going to look for this rooftop shape and the line that goes out to the point. We're going to pinch the part out to the point. There's already a fold there, and bring it into the center until we create this tab. Then this here is the new fold that we're creating by pushing the tab to our left as you're looking at your pentagon. So we're going to pinch that to make a rooftop shape with those lines there. Push it down into the center and create that new fold there by pushing it down to our left. Then we're going to do that with each of the corners of the pentagon, creating that new fold by pushing to the left on each side, each corner, each point, until that fold is created 5 times over and we end up with something that looks like this. Then now we've completed these folds, we're going to kind of bring all the sides in together. You have to have a bit of patience here and let them all come together, but the 5 flat edges are going to pull in along those folds we just created, and you will get something like this. Just go gently, you'll see the star emerge, and then we're just going to press down on the folds, get it nice and tight. If you flip it over, you'll see that pentagon on the back, and that is what we're going to work with next. So now we're going to look for the corner of that inner pentagon and fold it over into the center dot. You can see there along that line. We'll smooth out the crease, and then this first one we're going to open up again. You can rewatch as many times as you need to get this down, but we're going to take again that corner of the pentagon and fold it along that line into the center dot of the pentagon. Then we'll move around to the next one and overlap it. So we'll take the corner of the pentagon and fold it into the middle along that line. And then there's the next corner, fold along the line. And the final one is already folded. It has the crease, which makes it a bit easier to work with when all the other folds are in place. So here, this one is already done, and we're just going to bring it up and into the center until you have a nice tight star. Then you can re-press down all the creases, and there you go. You can go back and rewatch to find the bits that you needed, pause at any point, but that is how you do it. And then you can tape or sew them onto a string for a garland or a loop to go on the Christmas tree, or use them on gifts. And they work with any paper to a thinnish card, so get creative and have fun.